Directors of the Granada Community Services District for July 13th, 2022 to order. Can we have a roll call, please?
Barbara Dye.
I'm here.
Director Marsh.
Here.
Director Clark.
Present.
Director Seaton is absent, and Director Supamel is also absent. I'm Delia Canito, the Assistant General Manager, and also with us is Bill Parkin, our legal counsel.
Where's Chuck?
He is in New York.
Oh, well, it's only 10:30 there.
It's vacation.
All right, moving on. Do we have any comments from the public for items that are not on the agenda? Michelle?
Nope.
We'll move on to item number 1, consideration of policy and resolution for the statewide November 8th, 2022 general election. Can you give us a staff report, somebody?
Yes. So we have an election coming up November 8th, and the county requires the board to decide whether or not you want to have a 200 or 400 word candidate statement and who will be paying for that, either the candidate or the district. And I will be delivering these documents to them tomorrow based upon your decision. So you just need to decide now the 3 seats that we'll have open, Director Dye, Director Seaton, Director Supamels are all expiring. So that's what's going on here.
What has been the past practice of GCSD?
Past practice has, well, they've pretty much, the majority of the time it's been 200 words. I found one year where you went with 400. And for the majority of the time, the candidate has paid, but there was 1 year that the district actually paid. There are other costs associated with the election that the district pays, which runs about $10,000. So.
Right. But that's for whoever runs. It's not.
That's in general. We have to pay for, we have to pay for our election. So.
Yeah, which is fair enough. Yeah. Does anyone have a thought on this or preference?
I think it's too bad that 2 of the 3 candidates who have to run are not here to tell us what they'd like.
Yeah.
I think 200 words, that's actually more difficult than 400 words, but it's, that has been pretty standard, and I would go with that. And the county cost for that is not very much. I propose that the district pay for it.
I think
It's not, it depends on how many candidates there are, because it's whatever the share of the page is. So they don't actually charge you until after they know how many candidates there are. I know when I ran, when there were 4 candidates, it was, I want to say about $120.
Yeah, I think they ask for $250, but then they refund part of it, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to defer to you 2 on this because obviously.
Well, I think 200 is enough. It just makes you focus on what are the most important, relevant things.
Okay.
And it's not easy to do 200, but it's harder to write a short letter than a long one. I'm fine with the district paying for it. It's not a very big cost, and I think more we can do to encourage. And we have so few people who actually run that I think if we can do something that encourages more people to run for these offices, it's a very low cost to do that, to lower the cost of entry.
Does someone want to make a motion?
Has anyone heard anything from the other 2 candidates about whether they're running or not? Me either.
No.
Okay, I'll make the motion that we, the candidate statement should be 200 words, and the district will pay for that expense.
A second.
Okay, do we have any further discussion? And I guess we'll call the roll.
Bill, can we approve the resolution at the same time?
I'm sorry?
We need to approve the resolution as well?
Yeah.
Or do we do that separate?
The resolution incorporates these items, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, as written, needs to be revised on the cost, but we should have
Yeah, I'll
that revision.
Yeah, approve the resolution per, to sync it up with the motion.
Okay. Okay,
Do we need to revise the motion to make it a motion to approve the resolution with the conditions that were just spelled out? Or just agreed to, just stated?
So
Don't we need a motion that actually incorporates the fact that we're approving the resolution rather than just approving those two terms?
Yes.
So you're approving the resolution amended, the draft
Right.
resolution is amended per the two terms.
So could we have a motion to that effect rather than just addressing those two terms?
So the motion is
Motion to that effect.
the draft resolution with the amendments to include 200 word limit, and the district will pay the cost.
Yes. All right. We have a motion and a second. Do you accept the revised motion as the second, Nancy?
Yes.
Okay. Now can we have a roll call, please?
Matthew, accept my revision to his motion.
Director
Thank
Dye,
you.
Director Dye,
Yes.
Director Marsh,
Yes.
Director Clark.
Yes.
Okay, 3-0 passes.
And then do we, as an agency, want to do anything further to encourage participation in this election? That seems like something we could discuss here. I noticed that the other agencies are all posting things on CoSide Buzz, our amazing
The county
communication.
is sponsoring 2 candidate forums, and I believe that one of them has already taken place, and I don't have the date in front of me on the next one, but I can put that on our website. I think it's coming up September,
You
October.
mean candidate information?
It's a candidate forum, yeah, information.
Well, not a forum. A forum implies they're going to talk about issues and stuff. No, this is an information
No, this is for
information
candidates.
session. An information session. Yeah.
Could we,
Who sponsors that?
next door, the district next door, just to put something out on next door that we're having an election and 3 positions on the board are open?
I think that would
We put something in the newsletter the last time. We had that paragraph in the April newsletter, so we could maybe start with that and revise it as needed.
Okay, will do.
All right. I think that we don't need a motion for that. I think that's just a consensus. Yes. Anything further on this topic? Bill, is there anything else we need to do?
No, not with respect to this.
Great. All right. Moving on to discuss the July 16th opening of Quarry Park. I put this on the agenda just to say, make sure that everybody knew. I was hoping that some of the others would be here, that, we are having a booth up at the event. I get to cut the ribbon on the pump track as president, such a cool perk, I have to say. And then we'll have copies of the park plan for people to look at, and we will have sign-up sheets for people who want to participate in community input sessions. We are not going to take input in we're not going to take input at the event. We are also, as discussed at a previous board meeting, we're going to provide water, and we added lemonade as part of what we're going to do while we're there. There's going to be food. There's going to be some other booths. I think it will be fun. It'll be interesting, and there's going to be demonstrations.
And lessons and
Yeah,
all kinds of stuff.
Barbara, do you have any idea how many people are estimated to attend?
we have no idea. But I think, the county put it on their website, but they did not publicize it outside of the coast side. And that was largely at our encouragement that, and parking is going to be at the elementary school. And supposedly they will have people at both entrances telling people that's where they have to park. And I just announced it at the MCC meeting that people should park at the elementary school. So I think it is going to have some pretty negative impacts on our residents who live adjacent to the park, but this is a one-time event.
It's about the same impact as when there are 5 birthday parties in the playground at the same time.
Yeah, it could be even more than that, actually, but because the Coastside Mountain Bikers have advertised it pretty widely. So, but
Very good.
it's going to be a fun event.
Elsewhere.
We'll just hope it goes okay. And
I have one more question. Is Supervisor Horsley expected to attend?
I don't know.
Yeah, his name was on the list. I'm on the mail list for San Mateo County Parks News, and I did get an email, which actually had Director Dye's name in it, and it had Director Horsley in it.
Okay.
Supervisor Horsley, sorry.
Would it be appropriate to take advantage of this public event and have just an announcement about the election taped to our table?
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah. I can make a little poster.
Yeah.
Tape it up to our booth.
Can I just make one more? This should have been done in public comment, but I wanted to remind everyone that we have a recycle day coming up, the local drop off by Recology on the 23rd of July. So Tuesday, not this Saturday, but the Saturday after that.
I needed that information.
It's great from 8 to 12.
Yes.
Okay. If we're done with the Quarry Park, can I also go back to a public comment I forgot earlier?
Sure.
Just to inform you guys, Delia and I have been working with the PAX Disc Golf Task Force. Now that Pat was back from Tanzania, and finished the design and ordering with Marty today of the signs that are going to be placed around the what Pat is calling the Sevilla Sonora Coral Reef CUSD property. It's lots of words, in order to not call it the Sonora Strip and make Leonard more unhappy, and as we all do. So those will be done by the end of the week, and along with a flyer, and there'll be some postings on Nextdoor as well. And there's a new email, discgolf@granada.ca.gov, for sending in comments that Delia and Nora will collect for the pack. And so encouraging comments between now and August 12th. I think initially there was a plan for a PAC meeting in early August, but given our special meeting, it's not actually, they don't have a meeting date on the website, so they'll have to just plan for a meeting after that August 12th date, I think.
Anything else we need to discuss?
Barbara, I need your signature on the resolution. I can either get it tonight or tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow would be good. I'll be around.
Okay. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody. I
Thanks,
appreciate
everybody.
it.
Good night.
Officially adjourned.
Everyone.
Thanks, Bill.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice weekend.
Oh.